Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Priscilla again. Thanks for subscribing and sharing my videos. Today I have a girl's talk for you. I have my very good friend who schooled back in Volta region, Kabore School. She's based in the UK. She's going to introduce herself. We're going to dive into girl stuff and all you've been wanting to listen to. She's also a YouTuber, so you might want to check her channel out very soon. I'm going to give you all the details. Hi Mina, welcome to Priscilla Kuma's hot seat.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Oh my God, after how many months of chasing me, I'm finally here.
I have
Yeah.
chased you for a very long time, and finally you are here in 2021.
Yes.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What have you been up to, Mina?
Um, quite a lot, because I actually haven't seen you in a long time, apart from probably screen seeing. I haven't seen you in person for years.
Yep.
I don't know how many years now. Yeah, so I mean, I've been up to a lot, relocation, um, working, motherhood, business, and then yes, just basically I've been all over the place, I would say.
I know, but we've always been in touch, so that's a good thing about that.
Yes.
Yeah. So you mentioned relocation. Where do you live?
At the moment, I live in the UK, or yeah, or Britain, or England. England. Yeah. So basically, I was in Ghana, and then I relocated to Sweden, and from Sweden, I moved to the UK here. But from time to time, I do travel back to Ghana. I do go back to Sweden as well, but not as much as I go to Ghana with you. Because
Okay.
Ghana is I mean Ghana is a warm place. It's like you're going back home. So Sweden, like, yeah, you go back home, but it doesn't feel like home to me than it does when I'm in Ghana.
Yes. Ghana is home and will forever be home to us. So
Definitely.
you and I went to Kabore School. I think you left right after we finished junior high school. That's like 2003. Was that when you left Ghana?
2004, beginning of 2004.
Okay. And you do go visit Ghana once a while, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you left Ghana, did you go to Sweden or you went to the UK?
And I went to Sweden. I went to Sweden because obviously my mother was there, or my mother is there. So I went to live with my mother until I finished high school. So after high school, because the lucky thing about me was when I got to Sweden, because like the language barrier and everything it was a whole different environment. So I was like, so luckily for me, my mom was able to get an international school for me, which was an English school. So I went to that English school and I was doing Swedish as a second language there, whilst everything else was in English. So it helped me.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say. Yeah, so after that, I decided to apply for universities because we had the opportunities to apply for universities outside. So I decided I want to study further in the UK. So yeah, so I applied to several unis and I got the admission. So that's how I ended up here.
So you've been living in the UK for how many years now?
For 11 years now.
Okay, why did you decide to stay in the UK?
Because like everything here is English and you get to see how do I say it because I've lived here for a long time, so I feel more at home here than when I was in Sweden as well. And then basically my friends most of my friends in Sweden, they've also relocated. So if I go back there, I wouldn't really have anyone to mingle with anymore, or yeah, let me just say it. So I've actually built, I don't know if I should say family in the UK. So I feel more comfortable being here.
Okay. So what are you doing now? I know you're into businesses. I know you sell a lot of stuff. What are you currently doing?
Currently, I'm not. I'm actually on a break from everything right now, because when the pandemic came in, it took us all. It was a surprise for everyone, and still is. So I am actually still trying to adjust to the whole thing. And basically, when it happened, it affected a lot of businesses and everything. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it has affected me somehow, because sales is not moving, and because we send things back home in Ghana. So the speed at which things move right now, it doesn't anymore. So that's why I've decided to just put everything on hold until the world is back to normal. Then we start back again.
So I know you were.
So right now I'm just out. So right now I'm on a break. So I'm just enjoying the moment, chilling with the COVID.
It's very important to take some time for yourself. I know you were selling some kitchenwares and mother care products and cereals and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
And what were some of the challenges you faced doing business whilst you were not there in Ghana? Like any challenge?
When not that, yes, the challenges, basically, like when you're not there, it's hard.
Yeah.
So for you to get someone, to trust, that is another thing as well. And your prayer is, okay, I hope everything sells the way like you wanted it to sell. Secondly, okay, I hope my money is intact. Because the thing is, when you buy the things from here, you pay shipping fees.
Yeah.
Sometimes you had to pay for delivery when you order the items, and then sometimes you have to go and get them yourself. You can't package everything. It's not an easy work.
I know.
Sometimes after packaging boxes, my back is like killing you. So you expect when the things arrive, you expect like I don't know if I should say a fair treatment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it worked. But then the issue is with the customers back home as well. Because they feel like, okay, when it's Mina, so I can buy the things and then probably decide to pay her in 6 months' time. But it doesn't work like that. I always say to people over here, even if you're missing 1 penny, they don't give you the items.
Nobody gives you that abroad.
Exactly. I always say, if you don't have the money, don't even try it. But people buy things back home and they feel like, okay, well, I'll pay you whenever I want. And it spoils business. It destroys relationships, and it's bad for business. So me and my policy is, if you don't have the money, don't even come to me. Yeah. You can be, exactly. You can be, even if you're my mother and you buy from me, pay. Because if I go to the shop and I don't have the right amount, the manager is not going to say, oh, yeah, it's me now. Okay, you take it and then pay me later. But I think that's one thing we as Ghanaians, we need to work on as well. Yeah.
People take us for granted when you are selling something. They think because you are friends, they should have it for free, but it doesn't work like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you mentioned family is as a reason for you staying behind the UK. You have a family?
Family, uni, work, was like you build that kind of family. And yes, so to me, this is like a third a third home, I would say. Yes.
Yeah. It's like home from home, away from home.
From home, yes. And basically, like, you get everything, especially when it comes to the African food. You get everything you want here as well.
Yeah.
Unlike Sweden, you don't get anything. So yes.
I know you have a lovely son, Jason. How old is Jason now?
He's 5. He'll be turning 6 next month by God's grace.
Wow, time flies.
I know.
Jason is almost 6 already. It was just like
yes.
Wow.
I mean, he's a godsend. I don't know. I'm just I thank God every day for his life, for giving him to me, and like, I don't know, because I mean, I'm not perfect, but for God to give me such a lovely person to look after, it's a blessing. And yeah, you know how, like, even though the shouting, the don't do this, don't do that, but he's a sweet person.
Yes, I know.
That's a nice.
He's very respectful, very nice. Every time he goes, Auntie, how are you?
Yeah.
So let's drive right into the topic for today. Girls talk.
Oh.
The question that goes round every day. What do women want in a relationship, to be specific?
Women. Well, from my point of view, I mean, everybody's answers might be different, but you're a woman, your wants might be different from mine. So if I understand, women actually, I would say we don't know what we want.
That's right.
Yes.
Very true. Okay.
We want things, but we don't know what we want. Because, I mean, if you get these, then it's like, okay, no, I want something else. So our wants are a lot. And I think we get confused in between what we want, actually. So I think it's up to us all to probably sit down and then think, yeah, what do we want?
I know. It's very difficult to put a finger on what we want, but basically, I think every human, be it a man or woman, we all want to be happy and we all want to be comfortable. That's the baseline, right?
Oh, yes, we want that perfect, I have to say perfect life, but I believe there is no perfect life. You have to just mold the life you want yourself. It may not be perfect, but like you said, once you're happy, once you're comfortable, then that should be it. That, I think that's what we because me, for instance, I don't think I've actually gotten what I want yet as a woman. Yeah, so I always say to myself, I'm just starting. So yeah, because trust me, a lot of people have the perfect house, perfect, like, good houses, good cars, good jobs and everything, but they still want something. Probably the happiness is not there, the comfort isn't there. Meanwhile, someone doesn't even have a place to lay their head, but trust me, they are 100% happy.
Yeah.
And comfortable. So I think we just have to learn to appreciate
what we have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in a relationship, we have do's and don'ts. There are some deal breakers and there are some things we can take and what we cannot take. What do you want in a relationship, and what are your deal breakers? What is a no-no? If a man does this to you, you are out and you out the door and you're leaving.
First is lying. Do not lie to me. Yes. Because men actually think they can lie, and then at the end of the day, they come and then say, "Oh, I'm sorry," whilst they don't even mean it. Because you know, if I tell her I'm sorry, yeah, she'll get over it. Maybe if I buy her this, I buy her that, and I apologize. But deep inside of you, you're still hurting. So there's no perfect man out there. There isn't. It's yeah, it's how we actually in a relationship, it's all up to how both of you build the relationship, and then it has to be built on trust. I wouldn't say 100% trust, because yeah, you may give your 100%, but probably the other party isn't. Yes. So to me, the no for me is lies, and then disrespect as well. Yes,
That is
lies and
very
disrespect.
key. Yeah.
Yes.
That is very key. The disrespect is very key. Yes.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't disrespect you, so I wouldn't expect you to disrespect me.
Definitely.
But now women are settling for less, acting more desperate than before. The social media pressure is on, so everybody's just settling and managing some situations. But an abusive person, a disrespectful person, is a no-no for me.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, and they'll go back and they'll do it again.
Oh yeah. But I think most people, or most females, they prefer being abused.
I heard that
Yes.
before and I was surprised. Why is this so? Who wants to be abused? For what reason?
'Cause they feel like that's where the love is, probably, because you know what, some men actually can beat up their partners, and to the ladies, they believe that's
In my face.
that's love.
Really?
Yes.
So when
They believe.
I've been hearing that, but I thought it was just absurd. So when they beat you, that means they love you.
Oh yeah.
The problem comes when you don't know what you want.
Like, oh, they'll be like, oh, I love you, this and that. And to the ladies, it's perfect, it's fine.
No, you don't.
And you walk around with roses, and they lie, oh, I fell off the stairs, yeah, I banged my head on something. Yes.
They cover it up with makeup and they don't want to tell you the truth. But
exactly. No, I would rather be alone than be in such relationship.
Preach.
Honestly,
it's better. That is yeah, because I don't know why somebody who tells you they love you will beat you, come and apologize, you take them back, and the cycle continues. It never stops until you lose your life.
Oh yeah.
And that person will move on and marry somebody else.
Exactly. I'm gonna make I'm gonna use one of my relationship experience.
Okay.
So basically, I was dating this guy. We were living together.
Okay.
So, and there was this other lady whom we all know. So sometimes you see him in her car. They're always hanging around, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird and all that. So not knowing, my then boyfriend told this friend that I'm his friend.
Whoa.
Yeah. So he was dating the girl.
Was dating you?
Yes.
See.
And I was like, so basically at that time, I wasn't driving. I didn't have a car. I think at that time I wasn't even having a license. So she had a car. So he's always driving her car. And sometimes he goes, oh, I needed a car to go do something. And they're both. So I was like, this doesn't make sense. After a while, the lady started, like, when we see or when we meet, like the way we used to like vibe and all that, her attitude started changing towards me. And I was like, okay, what is this? So I confided in a friend, and she was like, it's obvious they've got something going on. Fine, we live together. And I was like, that is disrespect, first of all, because I do not drive first. Secondly, okay, we live in the same apartment, yet you always out, you come home late. Oh yeah, I had to do something and all that. So in the girl's eyes, I was a friend.
Whoa.
Yes. But I do not blame her though. I blame the guy. So me being the quiet person and I'm very quiet. And then when I don't talk about things, know that, okay, it's about to get worse. So what I did was I quickly looked for a place. I will not talk to you. I just looked for a place, and then I packed out. And I called him and I said to him, you have 1 week to leave the apartment, because I need to hand over the key to the owners of the property. Yeah. And then that was it. Like, go and then
Be with her.
stay with your person. So you see that the disrespect there was a lot.
Yes.
Yes, it was just too much for me. I wouldn't say, oh, let's talk about it, or this and that. No, because at the end of the day, you're not the only guy, and I would rather be by myself than to face that. Yes. But people will see nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
So
Yeah.
many people are condoning so much, and it beats my imagination. A guy who does that would always do that to somebody. Will keep doing that to you over and over again.
Definitely, yeah.
And because you keep taking him back, he's just gonna take it for granted.
Oh yeah, and they feel like, okay, she's always there. But you know, like when you're there, oh, the quiet are all like, oh, she doesn't talk, or she's cool, and probably you actually overlook certain things. They feel or they think it's okay, or you're that dumb person, or you don't know that, you don't know what's going on. But that shouldn't be the case. Yeah. And I mean, if we say it, they will say, okay, we women are the problem, but I say men are the problem. Yeah, we're not perfect, but most problems come from them. Yeah.
We need to know what we really want. Then when something comes to you that you don't want to settle for, you just pack and go. That was a bold move you took. Some girls will stay and condone all this nonsense, excuse my language. Yeah, but you don't deserve that. Everybody deserves to be treated right. I remember I was in this relationship. Then he demanded me washing, cleaning, doing all those house chores. I wasn't ready for that. I was a student. I was trying to study and pass my exams and move on. So I wasn't doing it. I wasn't visiting and all that. When I go once a while, I just go there and study my book and everything. Then he complained 1 or 2. I didn't take it serious. The next time I showed up there, I found a lady's clothes in the dirty linen basket. And I was like, whose clothes are these? Then he said, it's for my cousin. I said, your cousin came and left her clothes here for what reason? It's just a room and a living room. So what's going on? He denied it at first. Then the defense he came on with was, when I asked you to come and wash for me, you don't. When I asked you to cook for me and clean for me, you don't. Anyway, she made the food in the fridge as well. She's a girl I'm trying to see and replace you with, or something stupid. So the clothes are for her, and he didn't feel any guilty or had any remorse about the whole thing. I said,
see, that's the problem. They feel it's okay to do
it's
that.
not okay with me.
It's perfect. It's
that
not.
was it. That was it. I just moved on because I don't want to be sharing room and man and space with anybody. No, I don't have it. My arms are so small. I can't fight nobody. If it's your man, take him and go. You always find somebody who will cherish you. So.
Oh yeah. And I believe in what's yours will definitely be yours anyway. So
yeah. So there's no need struggling over any man or anything. But because of societal pressure, everybody has a timeline. They want to settle down. They want to be married at this time. So they feel the men are scarce. So everything they want to keep to themselves. There are women out there spending so much time and money on men. They rent a place, the man is living with them. They're looking after the man's kids and a whole lot, just doing too much just to be accepted. But I believe love should flow naturally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it should be halfway. You meet each other halfway. You don't have to be the one doing so much for the man. He's going to take you for granted.
I know. And one thing we women need to actually work on is just like you said a while ago, the societal pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, when are you getting married? Oh, your little sister just got married. Oh yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, is your friend not Priscilla? Oh, she's married now. Or what are you doing? Oh, you should be having grandkids now and all of that. But like I always say, all our fingers are not the same. We were not born the same day. So I can't do what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't walk like you. I don't talk like you. So I can never actually, we're not in competition.
Not at all.
When I feel okay, then yeah, I will do it. But when I'm not okay, you can't pressure me. Then at the end of the day, I'm the one who's going to be probably suffering in that marriage. So let me take my time and like, okay, yeah, I think I'm ready now. Then I go into it. But people, oh my God, yeah, they will be talking, or they'll say, how come I'm not married yet? And all of that. I'm like, do they feed you? They don't. They don't pay your bills. So you have to do you, don't do them.
Yeah, do you.
Yeah.
Do you any day. Because if you run into something and you are stuck, they will not be there for you.
No.
The fact that this person is married or whatever doesn't mean that they are equally happy. People are single and doing successfully well in whatever, and they're happy.
Yeah.
And people are stuck in marriages, and because of society, they can't come out. And they are
exactly
taking all sort of, yeah.
Because for better, for worse. Yeah, for better, for worse, but my life matters as well. If I'm not happy, if I'm being abused, if a lot is going on, I will leave. Because if you die, they will say, oh, she was in there, she was going through all this, she didn't come out, she didn't complain about it. But those people will be the same. If you come out, they'll be like, oh, she just got married a year ago. Why are they divorcing? Why is this and that? You see? So honestly, with me, I don't really care what people say. You know, I do me, and my main focus is first my son, myself, and my relationship. Then family. I always put my family at the back seat because yeah.
So I am married, and I've always made it known to my husband that when it gets to a point whereby our heads are meeting, we are choking each other, we are going to free ourselves, go our separate ways, live alone and be happy. Yeah. So yeah, these are things you have to really sit down and talk about before you carry your bag and enter somebody's life.
Yeah.
So he is open-minded, I'm open-minded. We start and talk about, it's like, if we are trying, we are in this together. We are in this to make it long-lasting and make it work. But if we try every means possible and it's not working out, we have to separate and be happy. Maybe we'll move on. Maybe he will find somebody. Maybe I'll find somebody. But don't stay inside because society says stay married.
Yes.
You need your mental health. You need to be sane. So if I'm worrying you as a wife or you are worrying me as a husband, I think we are not meant to be. We just have to go our ways. And he understands, and I understand that. I always carry myself I always call myself a single married lady, because even when I was, my mindset is very different. Even when I was married, you know, we lived apart for some time.
Yes.
I don't carry that title, Mrs. People, wife, this. No. I won't be talking to you and go like my husband. Some people, you can't even make a sentence without them, without hearing my husband.
I know.
My husband, it pisses me off so much. I talk like a single person, but I know I'm married. I know I'm a wife. When it comes to my wifely duties, I perform them to the top and beyond. But I don't lord it over people. I have so many friends who are not married, and I vibe with them. People get married and the next day they don't talk to you anymore. I am always vibing with my single friends. We're always talking about how to make this work, how to solve this, how to make money and all that stuff. Because you are not an island. And a man is not a pillow to lay on. To depend on. A man can fail you. And we have to learn from all these things happening around. Unfortunately, nobody will come out and be telling you this, the struggles they are going through in their marriages. All we see is the matching photos and the outfits and the travels here and there. But trust me, most people are choking. Most people are suffering. People have spent money on their own events. I call them married themselves. Girls have married themselves. Even the black guys, they took out loans to buy the stuff to marry themselves. Such a man has nothing to. Such a man has nothing to lose. He can treat you anyhow because after all, you married him.
Because the desperation was too much.
Okay. So let me ask this question. So you have a son. Do you mind talking about maybe your pregnancy stage?
Pregnancy stage. It was quite a nightmare because you're alone. You have to do everything by yourself. Unlike, when you have someone there, if you need help, the person helps and everything. But I actually sailed through a lot though. But I think the stress, the stress being a first time or about to be a first time mother, and I think I had to relocate. I had to move house or relocate from a different place to another town. So it was a lot. So when I moved, where I actually moved, where I'm staying now, where I moved is that I live outside London. So I moved there, no person. It was like a different place. So it was a lot. So I mean, I moved in January, and I was actually scheduled to have my child in March, actually on March 21st. But I had him on the 17th of March through an emergency C-section, because being alone, labor started, went to the hospital, and the time actually, like the scheduled date couldn't actually be met. Okay. So I was there because I meant the pain and everything. I was alone, and obviously my mom too wasn't living with me, different country and everything. So doctors came, they kept checking me and everything, but at the end of the day, I got told the baby's heart was dropping. So I had to go in for an emergency C-section. They gave me a paper. I remember they gave me a yellow paper to sign. And I'm in pain. I don't even know what's going on. So I just scribbled the paper. I don't even know what I signed. So I went in, they had to put all those needles, injections at my back. So after a few hours, I had the child. So baby came. So what's next?
Right.
I'm sitting there like, what do I do?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So how do I change nappies? Like, so basically the baby was sleeping there, like he slept, and he had to do that skin to skin contact. Yes. And I started contacting family, friends and all that. Oh, the baby's here. It was emotional for me at that time, because I was like, but actually I think my mom came 3 days later, I mean, the day I got released from the hospital, that was when my mother came as well. Yes, but when I got home, I sat on my bed and I was holding the baby. I was like, okay, what do I do? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young, you had no support, you had no training, you were living alone in a new environment. That must be tough.
Yeah.
Send you back there. Oh.
It's I mean, I'm fine now. I mean,
Good.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. But my mom came later, so she bagged him. But unfortunately, she stayed for 1 week and then she had to go.
Yeah.
There, I was like, okay, how do I bath the baby? Because you know they're so fragile.
Yes.
You don't want to drop them, and I'm just sitting. She's like, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. Just so I'm like, okay. And before that, even while she was there, because you know, like the cesarean I found it
You can't live.
difficult to sleep.
Yeah. And the wound had to heal. You couldn't do much.
I literally sat on my bed like this. This is how I slept for 3 days. Because I'm scared that if I lie down, I won't be able to
wound up. Yeah.
Or I won't even be able to get up. So my mom was like, she's like, just sleep. If you need me, just call me. I was like, no. So I sat down, and then this was how I slept. So she was with the baby throughout, and then she only brings him to me when he needs to be feed or fed. Yes, but after she left, I tried. I bathed him for the first time, and then after that, we were good till now. So yeah.
So now that he's a big boy, he's almost getting over 6 years. Does he ask questions like?
Sometimes he only goes, okay, mommy, I want a little sister. That's what he always says. And then I say, oh, yeah, at the right time. So one time he even said we should go and buy a little sister from the shop. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, Jason. Buy a little sister. Oh my God.
And I told him, okay, they don't sell babies in the shop. So yeah, I said, chill. And you know that thing, people, they go like, oh, when is the next one coming?
I know.
Oh, he's grown now. He needs a little one. He needs a sister and a brother. I'm like, yo.
Leave people alone.
Like, do you know my situation?
You don't.
Maybe I don't want more kids, or maybe I have a time frame or something. So just let me, when I'm okay, I will have the baby.
People don't let you. They don't let you be. In my case, I've been married for some years now, and you can't ask me in the face, but once a while, people would ask you, what are you waiting for? Somebody texts me, are the twins in? Why are you hiding the baby's photos and all that? What twins? Wow. Did you send me on an errand? It's my life. Leave me, let me be. I'm doing me. So you just do you, but people won't let you be. You have a boy, they were like, why are you not having another one? Where's the girl? You have 2 boys, they want you to have girls. You have 2 girls, they want you to have boys. You have twins, they want you to have a backbone for the twins because you can't leave them alone. Trust me, if you want 1 cedi or $1 or 1 cent or 1 peso or 1 pound from any of these people, they wouldn't show up.
No.
You know what people's plans are. You were somewhere far away from home, went through pregnancy all by yourself, went to have a whole baby all by yourself, and nobody showed up. And they have the guts to come back and ask you about your second born or third born.
When you're going to have a second.
Trust me, the pressure is worse when you live in back home in Ghana, where you run into everybody. A whole community is on there looking into your business. So that's one of the advantages of living abroad. Whatever you put out there is what you chose to let them know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
like, but if
people respect their spaces, so they won't come and be asking you too much.
No.
I'm over the nosiness. No, you can't bring that to me. No.
Yeah, because I mean, if you were to be back home, if this was to be back home, I don't know if the stories people will actually cook up would actually, it would be too much. Because first of all, if you're able to cater for yourself and your child, you're okay.
That's the baseline. Just cater for yourself and your child.
I always say, I don't go to anyone for money. I've never gone to anyone, oh, can you buy me milk for my child, or can you do this for my child? So I have never done that, and I'm okay, I'm comfortable, my child is comfortable. So yeah, just do what makes you happy. And that's what people do not understand.
Yeah, people need to respect their spaces, their boundaries. There are some things you don't come talking about unless the person brings it to you. Even with that, you should have your limits. Somebody will bring an opinion to you. You might share one or two, but the person will go and do something, and so you blame it on you. When you ask of your view, what should I do in this case? Then you tell them, oh, I think you should do this and that. And when it goes wrong, you'll be held responsible. So
yeah.
Their businesses, it's personal space. Respect it. I'm not going to come to ask you why you have a child out of wedlock or why you're married and you don't have kids. So I don't expect you to come and ask me. I'm doing me and you should do you. So people don't get it. Sometimes they think you're a little arrogant, but mind your business. That's what I like about living abroad. Walking on the street and you're nobody cares about what you're wearing. Whether you have a fancy Gucci jacket, forget it. Nobody's even looking at that. But back home, they're going to size you from head to toe, trying to calculate the job you do and to match up with your style and questioning stuff like that. We should do this again. I would love the talk so far.
Oh yeah, we should continue.
You started a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel's name and what is the motivation behind your channel?
It's called Trudy Styles. I mean, I've been on just over a week now. Like I said, the lockdown, we've been locked up for months, for nearly a year now. So me being at home, the kids homeschooling him from home. So I spend most of my times at home as well. So, and I have this particular friend who always says, she goes, okay, Fafa, you've got the talent. You can do this, you can do that. So why don't you do stuff? And I'm like, okay, I don't think it will work for me. So yeah, so I was there and I'm like, okay, let me just give it a try. So then my first video was about doing the relaxing my hair. But for the past 3 years, I've been retouching or relaxing my own hair because I realized when I go to the salon, it doesn't work for me. So I do my own thing. So basically, I know, so I said, let me start. So I've got a couple of things coming up. So sometimes I'm there and I'm like, okay, I watch other videos. So I said, okay, these actually got this much views. Like, to me, some of the things look, doesn't make sense. So I'm like, okay, if these can get these, I can also do that. So that's how I started, and I'm hoping I get to the top someday.
I'm so happy. I've been trying to tell you to start this YouTube journey for so long. I'm glad you have finally joined me. Now I have someone to share the journey with. The struggle is real. It's not easy to find background, lighting, shooting, editing, posting, sharing, and getting the subscribers is very tough. So guys, go to her channel. Go and subscribe to her channel, Trudy Styles. She has nice stuff coming up for you. I'm glad to have you here with me. I can't believe it's been like 18 years since I last saw you. Let's get back home, go back to Cavalry School, go back to Ho and do some nice homecoming and some parties.
We should.
So the first person who came on the show from our little group is Elon Bini.
Yes, I saw him.
Yeah, he's also doing a great work there. He's already been in social media for over 15 years. So he came on, he encouraged me. he availed himself, he shared the videos and stuff. So we can do a little maybe conference call with 2 or 3 people who just invite.
That would be great. It would be
great. I'll put that in the plans. I wish you the very best in whatever you're doing, taking care of Jason.
Thank you. Oh, do you want to come and say hi?
Yeah, let him come say hi.
Hi. Say hello.
Hi, Jason. Good to see you.
Here we have you. Oh, sorry, it's got the motorway going.
Yeah, I know. You're losing your front teeth. Don't worry, they're going to be back. How are you, Jason?
Fine.
Hope you're taking care of mommy.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you now, Jason?
5.
And it's going to be your birthday soon?
Okay.
You're going to be 6 years?
You're going to be 6 soon?
Yes.
Nice. Happy birthday in advance, Jason.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yep. Be a good boy.
Okay.
Oh my God, he's all grown. Aww, I can't believe it's already getting like 6 years. I can't believe that.
Yes.
Okay, so
Right.
thank you for your time, guys. And
thank you so much.
So guys, subscribe to Trudy Styles channel. Subscribe to the channel, share the videos. Thank you for watching and staying with us all this while. Until then, I say bye-bye. The name remains.
All right, bye.
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 Bye.